The Fingertip Shadow Bond, Part 1.
The stagnant, humid air of Ayutthaya was thick with the cloying scent of Duk Lantom, the white-petaled frangipani flowers whose names sound so much like the Thai word for sorrow that they are traditionally forbidden within home gardens, reserved only for the silence of graveyards. I, Khan, stood trembling on the weathered teak porch of our ancestral estate as my father, Veera, watched the laborers swing their sledgehammers. They were tearing down the San Prapum, a miniature temple-like shrine built as a residence for the guardian spirits of the land to ensure they remain satisfied and do not haunt the living. To my father, a man blinded by the glint of potential profit, the moss-covered sanctuary was merely an eyesore obstructing his plans for a luxury swimming pool. He had refused to perform the Pithithon, the vital decommissioning ritual where a Brahmin priest must formally ask the spirits to vacate or relocate, believing such ceremonies were nothing more than expensive superstitions. "Tear it all down," my father barked, his voice cutting through the heavy silence of the afternoon. "I am the master of this land. I decide who stays and who goes." As the heavy hammers shattered the shrine's central pillar, the earth beneath it seemed to groan. A sudden violent gust of wind tore through the yard, carrying the stench of wet earth and old copper. From a cavity hidden beneath the ruins, the workers unearthed a blackened lacquer box. My father lunged for it, his eyes alight with greed. But when the lid creaked open, it revealed no gold. Inside lay a paneng, a polished circular shard of bone taken from the forehead of a person who had suffered a Tai Hung, or a sudden violent death. In the dark arts of Thai necromancy, such a relic is the ultimate tool, used to bind and enslave a restless, vengeful soul to do the owner's bidding. "Father, put it back," I whispered, my skin prickling. In the shifting shadows, I saw her, a skeletal woman with impossibly long, matted hair, standing directly behind him. Her fingers, tipped with jagged, blackened nails, hovered just inches from his throat, caressing the air with a terrifying tenderness. That night, the haunting began with a sound. Crick, crick, crick. The rhythmic, agonizing scratching of bone against wood echoed through the teak walls. I lay paralyzed in the dark, the scent of rotting frangipani so strong it made me gag. Seeking my father, I crept to his room, only to find him bathed in a sickly pale light. He held the paneng tight against his chest, and to my horror, he was using his own nails to scrape at the ancient bone until blood seeped from beneath his cuticles, staining the ivory shard crimson.
"Khan, look, your mother is lonely," he rasped, his voice distorted, vibrating with a frequency that wasn't human. "She wants us to join her." Terrified, I retreated to the bathroom, splashing cold water on my face to wake myself from what I hoped was a nightmare. I leaned over the sink to wash my hair, but as the soap stung my eyes, I felt it, the sensation of more than 10 fingers sliding through my tresses. Cold, wet, and tipped with sharp talons, the extra hands emerged from the darkness, their nails digging into my scalp with a slow, deliberate cruelty. I forced my eyes open, staring into the steam-fogged mirror. Behind my reflection stood a woman draped in a tattered saba, a traditional silk breastcloth. Half of her face had been meticulously flayed, revealing the raw red muscle beneath. She wasn't standing behind me in the room. She was staring at me from inside the glass. "Khan, open the door for mother." The voice didn't come from the air. It vibrated out of the mirror itself. Pasai's warnings, our old servant who knew the secrets of the dead, screamed in my mind. Never answer a voice in the dark, for it is seeking a vessel to borrow. Never lock eyes with the reflection for too long, or the shadow will pull your soul into the spirit realm, leaving you an empty husk. I squeezed my eyes shut, my heart hammering against my ribs, but the sensation of the nails dragging across my scalp grew more agonizingly real. The stench of blood and graveyard flowers filled my lungs, and I realized with a jolt of pure terror that this was only the beginning. My father hadn't just found a relic. He had broken a bond of blood that had been simmering in the dark for years.